and how are you celebrating the Valentine's Day with your family, friends, and your love? Abeka Solutions, in collaboration with Sammy Flex TV, has done it again. It is the Vows Day special in Dubai with Sammy Flex, coming this 9th to 16th of February 2023. Minuyaba, with a lot of experience on the desert safari, Dubai Free, Atlantic's water park, Dubai City Tour, party in the club, and the yacht party. Now for your yes, also the romantic dinner party. No, so package when you know, yeah, 13,000 Ghana cedis. So person new will be each dime back one. Nasa one person would die 14,500 Ghana cedi. Pick your phone, call us and book us now on 0243 514 732 or +971 559 494 061. Habibi, have fun with love.
Did young antechwa and maybe I'm discovered for Europe. I come bushing for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Easy, convenient, fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye my pimp. Tap send. Intienne. Also download the tap send app. No, ever mobile phone so free. Let us see how come we're bushing for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Emre tudu nani etena ka mu kwanten akotonyo mabegu ye shop mu se ubenya ni nyina ofako enno so ya asem foforo owo so to mfa sika swane ne mpatamu anase achimota lapa se kosi nsawam. Jimmy Dale is your one-stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers. Safa drinks, insure, enyane, anasa ade bia wo pe bia. So ukoton ko ade a enye bia wo se wutumwa eye Jimmy Dale. You can locate Jimmy Dale Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto or call us now on 0208-920-996. Jimmy Dale Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV.
All is well. As much as we are alive and still breathing, we can only be grateful to the Most High God for every other thing He has done for us. My name is Sammy Flex. Welcome to Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV. And I have all my people gathered, seated here. So you should know that we want to do this with you. Remember to share the link with your people. Also, let's have your comments, like our videos, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done that, because that is the rule of the game. Rule number 1, subscribe before you watch. So midweek action here on Sammy Flex TV, Showbiz Daily. And the issue is plenty small, but still, we go kill them all. One I would want us to look at is one that I know my people will be interested in, especially Kojo King. Kojo King will be very, very interested in this because the last time I checked, he was being challenged to do same and we did not see any good results, according to Atiefo. Yes. Burna Boy is saying that he met a lady who was an army officer and that he saw that he liked the woman, but mouth lazy no allow make call the woman to come. And I was Burna Boy, upon all your popularity, stardom, and any other thing, you couldn't toast a woman. Ah, Koskoli, you go toast her right now and go chop. So what happened to Burna Boy? I said, no, let me ask boys whether really and truly popular people can be scared of women like Burna Boy is saying. So this story, Burna Boy actually posted it himself. It's not as if someone went to steal the post. He says, Nigerian singer Burna Boy has taken to social media to inform his fans about his latest ordeal with a crash. The Grammy-winning musician said he recently stepped out to chill and a beautiful female soldier caught his attention, obviously after leaving Steph London. Burna, however, admitted he could not approach the lady to share his intentions, adding that he doesn't know how to woo a female officer. Now, so I enter Igboro yesterday with my eyes see one beautiful army woman. I know come sure say, oh no, sorry. I know come sure how them they take toast. How them they take toast. Army woman. His post read, and it says, Burna Boy said he eventually moved on and didn't bother disturbing the officer. The last crooner added he has still not been able to get her off his mind. Sad. And for a man to come post, it means really ego up. He's still thinking about the lady. So this is the full post on Instagram story. And it says, now so I enter Igboro yesterday with my eyes see one beautiful army woman. I know come sure how them take the toast army woman. As I no one lose guard, Naim, I carry my wahala comot there. But my mind still there, I'm like this. I can't believe this happened. Like the army woman also didn't see Burna Boy or what? Like this is Odogu, African giant. This is the gorilla. So how come the lady also did not recognize that? This is the gorilla for the lady to say hello. And I'm still wondering, like, okay, so these are the kind of guys that they would want for a lady to, oh, hi, Burna. Then, hey, if the lady had come to say hi, Burna there, Anka fa. Ato. So as the lady don't come say hi, Burna, everything go wasted. And I'm shocked that, celebrities, do these things happen to them? Minkro Fatna say, Kojokin is here. Kojokin is a musician, marketing executive, a pundit. I also have man like Ora Koskoli. I have a picture I'll be releasing for Ora Koskoli. You guys should wait for it. He is a movie director, he is a producer, and also he manages Stalio TV on YouTube. Stalio TV, so subscribers, is he a drawing? Master, why you want to
Oh, they just say you could break during World Cup.
Master, you could break. When him re.
That's a World Cup when distracting me.
Master, when him re.
As an emotional, I was down because of Ronaldo.
Oh, hey, boy. That's not for her, boy.
It's a very me.
It's a drawing.
Oh, yeah.
You won't put my coach.
Or two.
I ought
to YouTube account through.
I can hear Ronaldo. 800. That kind of 200.
Yeah, I can't less than 200.
By March, they was 8 million.
Last time checking is
3K, but I think by now they something close to.
Oh wow.
Stalio TV. Please, give him the 200 na. Unyai how. Moment the 200 pen count na unyai how yesrempa. Alright, so Koskoli is here and Team Dodo Solomon. We all call him Chemo, who is our online manager, Flex Entertainment, digital content strategist. And I also have my backroom people, Digital Rasta is Currency, who is managing our camera for us. Richie Flex is the editor, director of the show. Emmanuel Lapiji, producer. Gideon Neelam Tessin is also our creative director. My name is Sammy Flex, and we do this with you every day, 7 p.m. We sit like this to discuss show business. And I'm still wondering, Burna Boy Sammy, Etimisi, Kosko. na kita mic.
Eko Yesu kita mic.
Dabi. Kojo de SM ne was bi da.
Gender master.
Ah, kojo de ono ye no was bi o. Force bi o. Ah.
Ahona sem na ko.
Ahona chemo ma de eto challenge da. Kojo TV agenda. Emeka. Eti asi go de.
I just say, see a film. My first time in the
Oh, okay. Also, this year your first time.
My first time.
Oh, that's fine.
Big shout out to my Jackie.
Jackie is there. Jackie is there. This year the Maoshe, the Derek money. Motivated Derek money to say, should I be generous? Aha, Jackie, your people they have been disturbing Derek money too much. So please pamper him next show.
because Derek money is what I want. That's how whenever I see we send say be a level no one can be say be inferiority complex.
Inferiority complex.
Yes.
Okay.
But you can't say so or feeling inferior.
Sure.
Who
told you?
No. But then again, I don't want to believe that. Because you maybe want to say myself, I'm like that. All my life. Say obey my freebie. Me be that.
Okay, material can I say?
Yes, me be that. Say my bra. Oba, na makande.
Offer, bro.
Offer, bro. Na okase ma me pano, me kase ompena na makande.
Oh, I see.
Oh yeah, so there are some men like that. Me be that. Me girl bien no am na nansia. Me friend say bra. Ma me pewo.
Oh, say yes, so quite na me pewo sa.
Me ka dey. E ka no acha na say
oh en komo bia. Utimi kwa business ade no nams na anwea.
Obasa ma say.
Ah, say how den komo never start no.
Me be that. Enti say me rise bet say even Messi na Ronaldo kwa mpa me ntimi nye.
Wow. Oh, then it's possible.
Oh, yes. Me ntimi nye. Enti odogo dey menye surprise. Oh no. Oye ebi o used to ebia madam funu wa connect to your mama and I wait in hwahye me. Ebi odogo used to start. Because most of my relationships in through someone. Ebia through senior pin person. Currency. Yeah, me makosia wi. Oh no. Ebia through kwajo makosia wi. Papa say me ko hwe bidie menye bida. Mitimi hu obidi ato ni ato be last year tombe twice. Kaisa na me free kumba. Ena na meti kem. Until the minute at back seat. Ti me wo the other window this no obi share entem no no see. Basa me. She said makume bo
to so.
Atome so.
O feeling no.
Me feel when the funny thing, you know see you achemota mo animu hazo.
It's still.
Hello keke.
Mitimi.
I know you do.
Mitimi.
Yes.
Mitimi.
Say enye bi ani na ko na ye pe otimi ne father for keke o.
Me dey saying how am I going to start it? Me dey be that.
What a wow.
Me dey be that. What you say?
Yes.
The second a year to me no. Ye ko na me ne bo sheba. Wait to busa.
And oba ha.
Me ne na. And I told me. O pia me ntimi. E ba sana. Was your nipa no kwa wutimi dwene ho se de wo se o dwene no sa ati o. Wo ba dwene ho e take days. Wutimi kwa mpo hete ho se you made a mistake.
I should have moved.
Yes. Me say dem ni share o trust kin no. Me timi do some skill no e megere. No e megere and am afa ho ko e. Enti that thing exists. E wo ho. Minim say na bia Kenya fan no POP ni dey I don't know.
No.
Ye ne fan ma POP. And me dey ne so pa. Me dey ne so pa.
So wa she wa no POP.
Oh, me dey ne so pa. Enti obi say currency mu omo no mutimi and obi rap say ye. Omo gift no no.
Obi rap yo.
Say ye.
The TV charge.
Ba for bit say me. Minim say na ye. Kwadwe say onim say na ye.
Ada oni na mama na ye.
Oh, kwadwe onim say na ye.
Okay.
Oh no.
Kwadwe for this.
Good. No na dey say what. Eti bera ba ka mo check on head e wo no.
Maybe I know Monday so. Wow. But I thought when you get to some height And can we have some authority be and power over those things?
It will increase, but
yes.
Total.
Yes.
But was he alone? Because what I know is such stars. Exactly what I'm about to say. Yeah.
Rodriguez. I couldn't force you no who 20 million.
Yeah.
Yes, not getting more or say Gucci or say BB shop, one of these big brands no shop. They went there to shop and was sporting. OPA no catch there, the guys never so money number man. Oh no, guys I couldn't approach the lady. Oh no, and sometimes no, when we are also be feeling big, also be feeling big, or more that level, say Burna Boy money. It goes be feeling big. Oh no, so say bia, you know, or can I say be 10 than where you are. Imagine say Burna Boy approach army woman. They be anka waso no just imagine.
So Oga. Nigeria force them.
What I say?
Oga,
it will shock you say Oga. It will shock you say the army woman doesn't even know him.
Hey dear, me I want to
shock you. What say what can say me man and woman into no. Say it woman so who no. It will shock you.
Because it's not the other chance can lady mo ba be ka.
Hey,
na kachi. I bet the number is here. Yeah.
And them say too far. Cuz we be Enti bas am enya mama.
Could it possible?
Oh yeah, very possible. And I think most men have experienced it. I will be surprised if a man tells me he has not experienced that situation before.
Currency expensive though.
Oh, when you be there. No baby, no be huna.
Currency.
Oh, my sounds.
No man, Mike.
Oh, my God. Oh, brother, I think yeah.
Currency, yeah, Rebecca Kufuado. And it's a rebel who will put you on.
When my home situation be, I might be a trauma. Wa come for no me twam. The Bible who now you there are some women who are you so. You have to say. And the men who are so smart or swift in wooing women, it is for sexual pleasure. When the mind is for sexual pleasure, you have the confidence. Because that is the drive. Because I want to just chop and go. But when it's love, as Burna Boy is expressing now, that one, if you meet that person, you will become weak.
If it is genuine, for you, yeah.
Yes, you will become weak. Because there's an aura on that woman that will fall on you. So you become weak and you need time.
You think twice
you
in
think
your
before
steps.
you approach. But if it's for sexual pleasure, it's like, let me try my luck. If it doesn't happen,
that's fine.
I don't care. But somebody that, if the person turns you down, you are going to think about it. Look at this. He wasn't able to approach her.
Yes.
But she's still thinking about it.
Yeah.
Because she felt something special for her.
Yeah.
Imagine he approached her and the girl turns her
and what
him down.
Phone. As
Achino. That would have been worse. It would take much time for him to forget about it. The point is, women are special. And no matter how strong you are as a man, it is only women that can get the weakness out of you. Women can make the weakness out of men's shows. But we have seen some of my big bosses and small girls will be playing with them like you see your boss that you are so you
have some fear and
respect for. You see a small girl doing like this, playing. You say, hey, just a small girl. And I was like, this girl crabby, she can't even stand in front of me and do that.
How much more
my boss? That is the power of women. So women are very powerful. And so I'm not surprised. And clearly, yes, ego also will come to play as a big boy like that.
But the ego rather should have overcome
the ego, the fear of being turned down. With all your glory, your stature, with your odugu, your hype, and you go and say, odugu, so what? There are some women like that. So you think you are a musician, so what?
I beg.
And it is not all women who fancy these celebrities. Some women are that reserved, quiet, they want to be in their lane. So no matter your stardom, they don't give a hoot about you. And so it is normal. Yes, as Costco said, me, it's true. Me, I have to be friends with you before we move to the next step. It is hard for me to just see you and call you and vibe you. That, you know, I'm unable to do that. So we have so many men who does that. If you, there are certain level that you rise, and as you gain the stardom, it boosts your confidence because it makes the work easier at time. Because when the women see you, maybe they themselves will give you some clues that, hey, they want to come close. Then maybe you capitalize on that and maybe use your confidence and your position or your status,
stardom,
yes, to get them
run
back
through.
But still, that innate feeling is there. So it tells you women are special, and that is why we still have some women that till date they haven't accepted our proposal, but wanna I still the inside. Anytime they give us small chance,
we go enter.
Every man has it. Every man has it. There's a girl that you are chasing for years, at times like 10 years. Still, you don't remember. Anytime you see them, hey Charlie, so you want to have a vibe with them because there's that feeling that is so unique. Odogu, I think, has a lot of girlfriends, plenty. But what happens that he sees somebody and falls for it, and it is not just any other woman, an army woman. Those people in that forces, they have some
aura
respect.
It, yeah.
Yes, and even the uniform itself comes with a lot of respect. So you are not just approaching any woman at all. If it were to be a woman in some hot pants and stuff, I think it would have been easier. But you have to put respect on the uniform as well. And he said he doesn't know how to approach such women. Maybe you meet them, you have to salute, try and be official a bit before you bring their...
Do you know, even when they are wearing their beret or however they call it, you are not supposed to even hug them.
Exactly. So he said he don't know how to toast army women. And so I think all those protocols, he don't want to make mistake. And the lady can even punish you if you want to offend, like come and enter her space like that. She can even put you to where you belong.
Not an African lady though.
Are you sure? No. Some respect themselves.
Burna Boy wouldn't go that disrespectful manner, so it will be hard for her to. If for
instance, you wouldn't know. That's why he said he didn't know how to do that. Maybe he can go with his stardom and get carried away and maybe say certain things and that will. But one bottom line is, no matter who you are, whether you are president, a billionaire, whoever, if you are Bill Gates, there are women who will turn you down. That one, don't walk thinking you can get every woman. There's that one woman who wouldn't give a heck of whatever status or who you are.
Okay, thank you. Chabo, quick one.
Yeah, brother. I'm not surprised, and nobody should be surprised. Yeah, some people may not.
I am seriously surprised.
You shouldn't be.
Especially when it happened in Nigeria too.
You shouldn't be.
If it happened to America and the person was a white, I would have considered it okay, maybe because of racial differences. But this is Nigeria, like Nigeria. How much?
You shouldn't be. I always say on this platform that toasting women or chasing women is really, really difficult. It's a very difficult task, but people who have what it takes to get them think that is easy, because the approach to get them, the process, the approach, everything,
it's easier for them.
It's easier for some people, and it's by nature. If you have one way, by nature, you have advantages when you have a certain look, you have a certain height, you have certain things. Yes, you have an advantage there. Yes, and then after that we have status. You need a certain status. If the person that you are approaching knows your status, you are like 80% done.
True. Okay.
So that one too is there, and then your social skill. That one is general, not even just approaching women. your social skill in general, that's where I think it will beat Burna Boy. Because when it comes to status, Burna Boy will have it. Let's say, okay, even the lady doesn't know it, he can approach and say that I'm Burna Boy, so and so and so. It's done. So he's not lacking the status, the social status. And then Burna Boy again is not lacking by stature. That's what women like. So he's also not lacking there. Where he was lacking is the social issue, how to deal with people. And that one you can learn it. In fact, there are even YouTube channels that they teach. The guy is into teaching people how to approach women. In fact, his thing is women, and you know he puts camera on them. The first day that they come, he will just allow them to approach women. Like they will go to where a lot of women are, and the guy will say, "Go, just approach them with your style, whatever you have, just do it." So after that, then the guy will point out.
So he does it practically.
Practically, camera on you.
It's not as if like theory.
No, practically. After your approach and the rejection that you get or whatever, then the guy will tell you what to do, what not to do, and then he will put you again, and then we see the results. If you change the approach, how it will go. And when you watch it, you marvel the way the thing is unfolding in front of your eyes. Like you see it happening real. After changing the approach, after doing certain things, you know that yes, now you can get like a lot of people accepting your approach, talking to them, getting their numbers, especially the women. So for the guys, it was about how do you get a number of a woman when you see her and you want to talk to her. And it was working like magic. People can check it out. I think the name is Social Animal. On YouTube, just type that one. Yes, you will see some of the videos and it's interesting. So getting that thing to approach people and saying the right words for you to get good response, it's not an easy task. So Burna Boy not having it, for me, it's not surprising. And the others, as you said, Burna Boy could have sent one of his boys, Charlie, go and talk to the lady on my behalf, tell him I'm so and so. And in fact, the status works like magic. I've watched another social experiment. They were doing something that they call tender, live tender. So we have an app called Tender. That
the Tender app.
Then they do the matching.
Is it Tinder?
Tinder.
Tinder.
Okay, Tinder. So they do the matching thing, and then a lady will come. And then the guys will just form one queue, go there, say whatever you want to say, and then the lady will either accept or reject you. And one guy, when they started, anytime that he goes, they will reject him. Whatever he says, they will reject him. But he's very popular on YouTube. He's called KSI. So then he said, okay, I'll just mention my name. I won't say anything again. And then they brought a lady. Then he went there and said, I'm KSI, accept. Then they brought another link, KSI, accept. And I said, no, I don't have any approach. I'll just mention my name. So the name was doing the magic. The name has all the things that the lady wants to consider is in the name. So when you know where you have your strength, you just push it to yes. That's how it is. So you can be handsome or whatever, but you can't talk well. So that one, you don't approach people. You let somebody say that this guy wants to talk to you or something. So before the lady will get to you, half of the job is done. But if you approach the lady, what you will say will let the lady reject you. You have everything, but what the first word you say, no, I don't want to deal with this guy.
Not my taste.
Yes.
Not my taste.
Yes. So know where your strength is when you want to interact with people, not just ladies. Even with other people, with celebrities, how you approach them and all that. Some of them, when you go, they will reject you based on your approach, how you are going to. So know where your strength is, and you will be free. And you can talk to anybody at all. When I was in school, like university, my people, the people around me, they go like, but you, what do you do that you can talk to anybody like that? Like I can go to one of our lecturers office, professor, and we can even have a conversation for about an hour or two, and then I will come out and they are, but why? How?
How do you do
How
it?
do you do it? And I said, no, it's not magic. It's about being yourself and
Knowing the
knowing
approach.
what to say when you are talking to them. If they think that what you are saying is interesting, they will talk to
They'll
you.
continue, yeah.
So just know where your strength is, and I'm not surprised that Burna Boy is saying this. It can happen to a lot of people.
Wow. Well, Costco, you have the YouTube channel now, so go and learn. Social animal says that no, you have to learn. Kojo will be fine. You have to go and learn and be a master at it. So the next sitting, you can tell us that now you can walk boom, 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 and get contacts and do your things. That is what I want you to do. So story number 2 today. We are still commending Michael Blackson for what he has done at Aguna in Sabah for building the Michael Blackson Academy School. Today, I think, I wanted to share this video with you guys. Richie, you guys can be quick to see if you get it. Go to Michael Blackson's page. I think today is second day at school, and now they have given free uniforms to the girls. The female students have received their. Oh, why did I forget? I was getting the video for you guys to show, but I'm sure it's not late. You guys can get it by the time we'll be done with this topic. And it is obvious that the agenda is on. Whilst the agenda is on, as in the agenda of free education, like absolute free education, from fees, books. I just finished paying my fees, Chemo. I don't want to talk about it. I just finished right now.
Yeah, cry, yeah, thinking, yeah, Marie. And no, I'm a
bye.
And not feeling bye. Say this smart no I oh me offers it. Now come on. Now I have siblings. Yes, I have siblings and I have my siblings but
Charlie, it's not easy. It's not easy, Chemo. Almost 9,000 Ghana cedis for
how many students?
3. Charlie, yesterday when the thing came, residents were in the car. They were shocked. Books like 4,000 something, fish like 4,000 something put together. Yes.
90 million.
Yes. It's no joke. So
maybe the debate show. That's almost there.
Hey.
Engola 2 no very.
Just one student. Almost 9,000. One student.
So it's not easy. No, God should just help us. I think that is the end of the story.
But our choices will count.
Of course.
My manager said, "Ubi to 9,000."
Maybe I'll pay some more.
But based on your choice, we wish to say you will get more so that you can make it happen. Like
we just have to work more and make some more money. So, in relation to that, Michael Blackson doesn't want the parents in Aguna Sabah to go through that headache I'm going through now. So he says, Aguna Sabah, my people, where I grew up, I don't want you guys to go through the Sammy flex stress. So I'm giving you free school, building a beautiful school for you, giving you almost everything for free. Uniforms. Richie, you can be showing those who have not seen it as well. Let them all see what we are talking about. Uniforms, like everything a school will provide. And the agenda is on. On some platforms, we've discussed, how sustainable is this? He even added feeding. He will feed the children. So, averagely, school, you do breakfast and you do lunch. So, let's say you feed them twice a day, averagely. Even if he wants to do the American standard, maybe he can add some snacks to it and it will be like 3. But averagely, crazy for the snack dumb there. Or a lunch and
during the lunch.
Yes, this was during the launch, the inauguration, the day they inaugurated the place, the school. That is how beautiful it is. So we are still debating. How is he going to sustain it? Is it going to be easier? Is it going to be hard or not? A tweet from him is making us go back to the discussion again, where he's saying that I might believe that maybe he's even chanced on some of our programs. I might believe.
Yeah.
I might believe. Yes.
Yes.
I might believe that he might have chimed on one of our programs. Yesterday on CTV we discussed it, and here on Sammy Flex TV we have also discussed it, where he's saying that I am ready to talk about what it took to open up a free school and how I'll be able to keep it going for years to come. And all our platform be asking ourselves with all the positivity behind us, obey day now why ye a day forever. And he says, I'm ready. So yesterday I think on the show I said that we are looking for Michael Blackson to ask him some questions. And right after we saw this tweet, I'm ready to talk about what it took to open up a free school and how I'll be able to keep it going for years to come. However, my time is valuable. So if you would like to book an interview, it will be based on donation to the school. Contact my team. Dear Michael Blackson can say, yeah, your person you be too bad then what your school fees, feeding fee, maintenance, and it the account now forever no. Or see I already say, maybe say I ready, but I want to have that interview with him. I say Sammy Flex, why ready there? Send an email to blankson.foundation@gmail.com and be ready to donate something. In this way, me a cotton so be 10 and I obeka say so.
Anyway, sir.
One specified.
One specified, but
because I say my time is expensive.
So you contact.
I want to buy packs. What are packs? 10.
I also buy 10. They make
20
bags.
Obeji.
Why not?
And I think at that time he can't refuse because it will look bad on his part.
Okay.
Because one specify and Ketwe Biensa.
Yeah.
And the baby now so I reject.
I say it will be based on donation to the school. Contact my team. Then I come out to ask, why would he do this? Is it because he wants support one way or the other? Or he just doesn't want to do it and he's just finding a way to put people off? Because if, like we all agreed yesterday that, he has his plans, he has ways of funding the school for the rest of the years ahead of him, then now interview has to be charged. What does it mean? Chemo, you have not spoken about this since it came up. Yeah. Maybe you give it a chance to start this discussion for us.
Yeah.
As to why. This is still day 1 or day 2? Okay, this is still day 1. This is day 1. Yeah, this is day 1. Day 2, other videos are there. Yes.
Yeah. It's interesting and it's good to want to help people. Or if you have the vision to help people, I think then it's the best thing that you can have. Or having that intention is not a bad thing. But
okay, this is day 2. And I think he wrote a caption that the female uniforms are ready now. Okay, so now, what this is the number now in the school?
Yeah, I think this one, you can wear anything, but...
For now, yes.
For now, then the uniforms will come later for them too.
Wow.
Yes.
I see.
Yeah,
okay.
Very... it's really interesting.
Interesting. And it's a case study,
yes,
we should really follow how he does it.
You see, when you want to do something like this, I think a lot of things will go in. You try to ask yourself certain questions so that you do it the way that you want it to come out. But you see, some people make mistakes as you go along trying to do what you think is the best for you to do for people. And this one too, I mean, we shouldn't go far. Oprah Winfrey did some in South Africa.
Yeah, I think you've mentioned before.
And her approach, some people criticize, and I think most of the suggestions were not taken. She did it her own way, but later things were not going as she wanted, so she has to change the approach. I heard now they are paying school fees, but
the Oprah school now they are paying fees.
Yes, that's what I heard. I think I have to do cross check again and be sure of that one. The thing is that it's really, really difficult to do things for free the way that Michael Blankson wants to do it. I mean, and it comes with a lot of challenges. I think yesterday when you were talking about it, the Kwejo and Yagre were saying that no, the criteria for them to select who's supposed to be in school, and they were talking about finding the poorest people in the village, so that the problem is when you try to give people that kind of duty or thing, you put them in a position to be corrupt. Not that they want to be corrupt, but the person will put their family, siblings, relatives there before you.
Their favorite first.
Yes, and they will say that they are poor, because who define who is poor? We have debated about that one in this room several times. Some people will consider people to be poor based on their lifestyle, but those people may have money somewhere. You won't know. So when you are using something that will be subjective to select who's supposed to be in the school, you have defeated the purpose. Because those in charge, I bet you, they can even hear a name and they'll say, no, you are poor, you can come. A name. So you have to put down a system that you think, in your opinion, is fair for people to go through. Basic education in Ghana, for instance, is free. So if somebody is crying that I can't take my child to school because of school fees, obviously it's not true. It's because of what they want. Maybe the school that they want to take their child to, they pay school fees. So they are not taking their child to free school. That's why they are crying. And it's a choice. So if you want it to be fair for such a person and somebody who can even pay, is that, okay, do exams. Whoever passes the exams, the slot is for you. Because we want to train the best people, not just anybody who wants to be in school. It's better to spend on the best person that you think you will get results than to spend on somebody that you think just deserve it. So there are a lot of dynamics that you have to consider. And look at his approach now. Now, even if you want to talk to him, he wants to get something for the foundation. So pay something for me to give to my student before you do. But for how long can you continue to do that? Or how many people are going to approach you through this means? After you do first interview or the second interview, who is coming next for you to make money so that you can finance the school that you have done? I think he has done something positive, but just going this free way, there's a better way. Just going this free, no.
There's a better option.
Of course. In fact, I've heard some people who just give some of the students scholarship. So it's not free, but we can get scholarship for you. Somebody somewhere
for some selected
people based on students, whatever criteria that they are using. So some you can say that, okay, I have the school, infrastructure is there, they have to pay school fees, but this is how I'm going to do it. If anybody at all is interested in any child, you can adopt the child and pay the child school fees. Instead of doing a foundation, they put the money in and then you use to run the school. There are a lot of challenges. In fact, there are a lot of research saying that people who manages the foundation's money benefit more than people is supposed to take care of. People in charge of the foundation, you have to pay them.
They benefit,
you have to pay them. And you can't pay them any small thing. So they will take...
You have to give them some good money.
Good money. The finance person there, the accountant, whoever there.
Secretaries.
You have to pay them well. So, chunk of the money will go to administration before even the children
those who are supposed to be the real beneficiaries
will even get it. So the challenges are so much that sometimes it's better to symbolically, like it's free but not free kind of like you do something for people to also have a stake in it so that it will go there. Because if you let it go free like free, some people will come until it is no more free. then they will go back, and then all your effort will be in vain.
It will be wasted.
And so I think he is doing well. But
Is he serious with this?
oh yes,
He's serious.
why I'm saying he's serious is that I've seen another post from him telling EA Sports, the gaming platform.
Yeah.
Yes, they have done a video that is imitating his style of dancing, and then he's telling them that now that you are stealing my dancing style, you have to pay something to my foundation for my school.
Yeah, there.
Yeah,
So
so
fun for passing by my side.
just
You have to pay.
donate. So and he was clear, donate to my school. So he is trying to find all means necessary to get money to fund the
There will be
school.
pressure. Yeah.
Yes, and that kind of thing is like you are giving it to chance. If you get a lot of people supporting in that way, fine. But it's not sustainable. But if they are paying school fees, like take something small, it's not enough. So your foundation will also support.
Yeah.
Then you have something
Like
to
the
stand
basics
on.
are
Yes,
sorted.
yes. So you have something to stand on. If you make more, then you can even do more for the kids. Getting other even not so necessary things, because now you have more money to also come in. But going free like that, I think he should think about it again, and it will help. We have a model like Omega School in Kaswa. I don't know if it is in another place. They don't take school fees, but you pay 1 cedi anytime you come to school. They pay 1 cedi.
Just 1 Ghana.
Yes, and they feed them.
Oh wow. So who
They
That's
give
where
them-
that's where
Yeah.
Berima works.
Yeah, that's where Berima works. You can ask him. They pay 1 cedi as a school fees, and when you go to school, they will feed you.
And it's also a foundation.
Yes,
based.
and interestingly, it even belongs to white people. And so that one is more, they call it social entrepreneurship. You are trying to help them, but you don't want to also waste your time. You make something from it. The 1 cedi that they are taking, they are not losing, but it's so affordable for even poor people who are keen of taking care of their kids to find a way to pay that amount, because it's so low. If you can't pay that 1 cedi, then why do you don't deserve to even be in the school. So I think he should find a way to make the people who will benefit, their parents, commit some way somehow, instead of going just free like that.
Because another thing is even that now that they are not even paying anything at all. If the child wakes up and he or she won't go to school, the parent will not even be bothered. Because
They are
it's
not
on tier
wasting
school
anything.
fees.
Yes.
Me, for instance, after paying this amount of money, also like that they won't go to school.
You can,
I'll
yes,
head
you
you.
will supervise. Yeah, you won't let them waste your
Aha.
money. So I think he's doing something great, but he should find a way for the stakeholders or those who will benefit to also be responsible, as in they should have a stake in it, so that they will do more than just bringing their kids to school, and then they won't do like anything.
Kodo, thank you, Chemo. Continue from there. So now Chemo has made it clear on the other side, but the agenda or the angle you are looking at is the request for donation before interview. Do we see he's serious? And is this how he wants to run the school? Now that Chemo has even added that there's another video where he's called for EA Sports to also come and donate. Like now the conversation is come and donate, come and donate, come and donate. Like I'm on my live, you know.
Yeah.
Gift.
Yeah, that post is requesting for donation, but I feel like he's trying to avoid the pressure from the press. He's a Ghanaian, he's been here, and he's seen that there's a lot of negative energy in our space here. And so to drive you away, if you don't have anything to offer me, yes, people will doubt. The way we are doing it critically,
But
asking good questions.
But wait,
I'm
I'm coming. If he thinks there is negativity in the media and he's not going to do this, then it means me, if I'm able to buy the 20 packs of water for you, you are...
No, yes,
like,
he answers. He's intelligent. He's not
like I cannot ask all my...
yeah, he's not dumb.
BS questions.
He's intelligent. And you know, we are asking good questions. We are doing critical analysis as to good questions that is really relevant. We have other people who are also throwing in certain questions that are very unnecessary. Ask condemning, how can you do it? It is not possible without any reason. And I want to believe man want to avoid all those things. So that nobody will just call, hey, we are calling from so and so, hey, I just say, oh, we now by your day, and when you scan a person to be go all those stuff. So if you want to come and interview me and know what I want to do, come and donate to my school. Simple. And not to mean he is not prepared to do what he's doing, but I think it's a way to avoid that pressure from the press. So that at his own time, if he feels like he wants to give out details, he can do so without any stress.
Okay.
Yes, so that is what I want to do. Yes, as I said, yes, he will need he wants the foundation to stand, so that even in his absence, the school will continue to thrive. The point is, there are other models. As Chemo was elaborating, there are so many other models, but if you choose another model, this model is not the same.
Okay.
If they are to pay 1 pesewa, it is no more a free school. Then you are running a different model. But this man wants to run a free system from scratch. You are not paying anything. He said the only thing you are paying is attention. Come to school and pay attention and learn. Now, question as to how it will be sustainable, they are legit questions. But until it has failed, those questions cannot stand. Until maybe we enter into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years, and now because the foundation is not generating enough funds to be able to sustain the forward movement of the school, then we can all come back and say yes. That is why they needed to have adopted a different system. Because this is not usual in our space. I don't think we have many such models in our space. Exactly. So definitely it's a new thing, and people, yes, as Ghanaians, when something is new, it scares us. Then we have to explore all these questions as to whether it is possible. But I want to believe where he is coming from. Yes, there are ways and means to gather funds to make sure some of these things work, and it is doable. It is not something too extreme that we see. It depends on how you put your models in place. And this is a foundation, and foundations know how to. We have so many foundations who has been in existence for several years, and their activities keep on going on. They go out giving foodstuffs to people without letting them pay, because they have their systems. The system is running that makes sure that it pays for all these for the people. Yeah, so I believe he will do it. Okay. And it's possible. For the media, this thing, yes. Media, not necessarily you the journalist or the presenter buying something, but we have certain people who go to several homes to donate. So maybe some friends can talk to a philanthropist. That's okay. I need people. I do get calls. We have items. We need an orphanage home to donate. Then I will tell you, okay, let's go and donate to Aguna and Sabah Michael Blackson School. Then through that, you leading them, you can have a tete-a-tete with him. And I think it is not out of place, because we all have to support. Don't just come and pick your news and go, and knowing how our people are. They easily twist news.
Okay.
They easily twist news. They will say a thing, and before you realize, they are saying another. So he being here, he understands how the systems work. So if you have really paid something and you come, yes, you are part of it. We honor you. Then you also carry the news out there. But that thing is just to put people away.
People away.
Yeah, that is that.
Okay, thank you, Kojo. Kosko.
What's that mean?
Yentwaso.
Chemo ne Kojo. I can do na. I say Chemo. I can't change him baby. Personally, I think when I first heard this story, and I was like, now obey me. How is he going to do it? Because even the government with this free SG, look at how the government strikes. So how much more one man
With all their money.
Government they doors. Schools need doors.
No, but some government. So because with my so almost they also have access to so much funds.
There's almost the music can buy a car.
No, but still they have access to so much funds than that one person.
So I kept thinking about the whole thing, and then I saw that tweet. Okay, said the media should come. As Kwajo said, that one is just to send them away. Because Obietum is here. You see unnecessary pressure people on society, and it's out there. Bring something small. Let me.
But he decides where he goes for interviews. I know there any problem.
Well, that one is also there.
And that's how according to shut out to Amopa, but beyond pen on coin the Yabu.
But people chastise them. Yeah.
No.
No, they will do. Let them call you and reject. You see, they will be on their platform and run you down.
This you see. Michael Blackson and you'll be or shed that way industry. Aha, and your send a fresh at all and a sack with no ama. Yabeka, oh no.
How well do you contribute to the
I know there he's part
of it. But you know what's another point me find is out there, sometimes they take money before they grant interviews.
Who takes money?
The celebs. Some of them. Ronaldo wife. Or see what?
You see, an interview.
The extreme cases.
An interview session can be sponsored for a certain purpose. Everyone is a ABI. You was some hot platform. Near say person interview Kojo as an artist. Now. A slim fit for Basi, okay, so I interview I want to place adverse placement.
No, but I can also demand.
Exactly.
Based on that.
Why do you need me? Why do you need my interview? Why do you need my interview?
No. There is no practice like that.
No celebrity charge.
There is no practice like that. But there is no practice like that.
Because there's a law. But some of them do.
Of course.
No, it's not.
Maybe
you need content. Why do you need my content?
I know my goat home.
No,
it is on the internet.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
The wife, the guy, the cramponio, the amount
Cristiano Ronaldo has also done free ones.
Yeah, no, that is when he calls for the interview, like Piers Morgan. He called for the interview.
Listen, the point I'm making is that it's not the general practice that every celebrity.
And then I can.
So don't use one outlier to come and argue because
that is what I'm saying.
Which one is the general practice?
The general practice.
You call them and they will come and pay for
No. Some of them do take. Some of them.
But
that is why the guy is also bringing that is now and I was also thinking, say this, I don't know, is it an NGO?
Yeah,
foundation, yes. Yeah.
Because NGO is going to be what is it? Legon, East Legon, how quite Jingan or Honum, Eba Airport here is one now. Buildings a good NGO office. I'm telling you.
It's by see,
the point I'm making is on. The point I'm making is for them to even have such buildings in those areas, run NGO, a Chelsea Comunia.
The show.
But the point I'm making is there's money in it.
Even have such an office.
Yes, it is true.
No, but why you NGO now for be say come and manage funds? Yeah, adding. Yeah, me and
Tiana.
My point I'm even making is say. I remember who said there's money in it.
Oh, of course.
And see how much more a brand like Michael Blankson. I don't know where Sikabe NGO nya. The next CBB so brasame. But me baby na me why for how long? Say na chemu work for how long can obey to me ISRD we. The next 5-10 years. I feel na I don't know. Free there it will be very hard. Forever. It will be very hard, brasame. So be running
and your man crack doors now they can
uniform. So mucho
feeding.
Kala mucho padio be
ato books. I'm maintaining
how you
Base wonya
pay your teachers.
Base wonya chamo se wonya cash wonya more sponsors from outside. Yeah.
Oprah Winfrey has a lot of money. Oprah Winfrey whatever Michael Blackson has Oprah was so bare 100 times.
Yes,
but Oprah couldn't even sustain
maybe
it's not your personal money.
Maybe yes.
It's not her
So
personal.
I say Oprah doesn't have a foundation.
No, like she's not going
No,
to
no,
use.
and one day, she's not going to use her personal. But
So
I say
the-
she doesn't have her foundation.
And what kind of school was Oprah's?
It was.
What was
Ebiano.
no? To what level?
It was for.
The numbers. All these
It
things
was
come
for
to
secondary
play.
school and but Oprah also no
It's
but
the
no
volume.
no the volume and the person doing it. So by Oprah standard, it's like Michael Blankson standard with this school. That's how you compare them. For Oprah standard, it's the same thing.
Yes.
And Oprah, he asked some of his rich millionaires. Some paid $1 million and stuff for him to start, for her to start, and then she used her own money in addition to do it. So it's almost the same thing.
Differences. Geographical.
Oh, South Africa and Ghana. No, come on. Be careful.
Oh, of course.
Eh,
In fact,
because at the papa-
Mamina they all kinds. So no one is doing this discussion because we see only
No.
It is just a caution we are putting out so that if he doesn't know the Ghana system, because for you know what Abroche auntie, Abroche, me for we bring the Abroche dream back Ghana, a backfire da,
Oh, baby.
a backfire. Because if so Abroche is done, me baby or Ghana, a backfire. Bonafe, a cow monkwa because Charlie, a has system ni yet. So Abroche assistance now. Omuntu your school fees. I have friends in America. They tell me, "Oh, me to your school fees in my house."
There are proper structures.
Yesterday I was talking
Unless
to
you take them to private school.
I was talking to someone. Okay, so I'm on this man to your school by our school in credit. That's okay. Person will talk pens be normally go like so be sir. And we say our parents they don't make us you. Muntu your school fees so but one will be because so be my buy it on can be sir. Some commonly na mpo bini.
I think that it depends on schools or person back home.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, sure. Public schools.
Yes.
They have charter schools, other.
Me cry down on
Let's
me,
just
me,
watch.
me be cry.
Oh, of course we wish.
Let's watch
We
how
wish
he
everything
runs the school and then maybe.
Yeah. Hopefully it goes well.
Okay, that's it. Let's move on to the next story. This is still Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV, and we are still looking at the betterment of some of the things we talk about, not for its distraction. Never. We want him to do it and do it well. Because this school is beautiful, but sustainability in Africa, how things are done on this land, they are so different from how things are done at the other side. So that is fine. Now, let's read this story from, I think, Manjo Online, where Afrochella organizers are telling us that for the first time, they decided to give their ticket to a printer in Ghana. And unfortunately, they realized later that the printer added some fake ones. When the Afro Nation Yawa happened, those who listened to me very well would remember that I said the same thing, that I suspect that if they brought the tickets to a Ghanaian printer, then the Ghanaian printer messed them up by printing more tickets. Reason we saw every Tom, Dick, and Harry who was selling tickets at the Independence Square. It did not go for just 1 week, and Afrochella CEO is also saying same thing. Though we did not even feel there were over tickets sold at Afrochella. No, we did not feel that. Over there, we thought it was managed, but Afro Nation there, some of us can hit our chest and say that, hey, na abroso. But this is what the CEO is saying. Rich, let's read the story and let's see. It says, our Ghanaian partner printed fake tickets for 2022 concert. Co-founder of Afrochella is talking. And the story says, the co-founder of Afrochella, Ken Ejapon Jr., has disclosed that the Ghanaian company contracted to print tickets for the 2022 Afrochella concert secretly printed fake ones. He explained that despite their blue, purple, and yellow original tickets, there were other orange tickets in the public, which he said were fake. Although he refused to reveal the name of the Ghanaian who was contracted to print the tickets, he expressed certainty that the company was responsible for the fake ticket for last year's concert. speaking on Daybreak Hits on Hits FM Tuesday, he said some people purchased tickets, but they could not be admitted to the concert because their tickets were not genuine. Our tickets were in 3 different kinds: blue, purple, and yellow. But all of a sudden, there was an orange one. Say orange one in there.
Orange, no. Yeah.
And this is the video for confirmation, but because of copyright issues, we won't be able to play it. It says, so people were complaining online that they did not get in. They didn't get in because their tickets were fake. And it's so sad to say this, but the reason why there was a fake ticket was that we used a Ghanaian to print it, and he also did some.
Look at this.
He added.
Look at this.
Kosko.
Brasame.
Okita Mike in the twice way.
Can Japan junior we bogus.
Hey.
We bogus pa.
Ah.
Now Emra wono unimu colors. You need your colors out the man pan. So when you saw say orange abam what are you supposed to do?
Sanu do mu yana late.
I am late.
Oh, Kosko.
Yes.
Hey.
No.
Kosko
Asemba.
I ain't want to take it no. I'm selling 3 paper weights. I'm selling 3 different colors. What I say? Me ye Sammy Flex events. Say kwajo Jesus so am yakoto party.
Katagu Mike.
Say kwajo Jesus so am yakoto party.
Osika mai.
I live band anymore.
Say the kwajo Jesus so am yakoto party. Kwajo say colors utu sika na 200 bi wo.
Yeah.
If you pay 200 cedis e bia e gold. 100 e bia let's say
Wood.
red and I wood. Good. And then we get to the venue. You also be a metal ever. Was the person bought it? You shall allow the person to enter.
No, that's not.
No, or say they stayed behind the gate. They wanted to enter, but because they realized their tickets were fake, they did not allow them in, and they were crying like they were. But
yes, we who be no go take orange in the room.
Some people were.
We saw some people with orange.
Yeah, so those it beats the
They beating one system. Maybe they orange in the room.
He's complaining.
No, but your orange were artists.
So it means color be man artist, you know. Enti company no twagu mu no. One created color be one farmer no. But ebia that kind was limited.
Okay, Matthias say. I think and Dusty and Kobe who said there no.
Oh no. Aha.
Yeah, because artist starting now. Artist starting now. Now orange.
And then also.
Exactly. So ebia that orange color no wasn't for sale.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then the person did more.
For sale. Yes. Yes.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh no.
So then it means they will not be staying back because you're in the room.
What I say?
Who drew orange crowd drew out VIP.
It's not very.
That be, so in this case, you know,
nah,
those who bought the orange, you know, one room. Then I withdraw my.
Some of them, yeah.
And then I withdraw my bogus.
And
And I withdraw it. You're able to block them. Oh, then kudos. Oh my idea. That's what somebody would have.
oh, I can buy now.
No, but I still want to believe the baby room.
Because you won't be all.
Yes.
You won't be all.
The baby room.
By being so
Then let's check this. Maybe that orange, you know, yeah, the ticket, and yeah, talent tag no.
Well, and
it is a ticket. Let's see a once the ticket they ever verify biometric verification.
Okay.
So one you did who say fake. By any the talent no who na no ama kwere na okọ.
That's what I'm saying. Say company now also mo here na mo twa bi gum no. Ohun say orange ne ka ho for ebia artist ne we say. And mo de color na bi twa bi gum ton ye.
Yeah.
So and then again, if you check their website, did they state on the website and they say ebia 500 cedis ebia this color?
They will not. They will not specify the color.
It's also a mistake.
Yes.
Because they say a make website when me who say ebia general stance blue, VIP ebia yellow. Where you say ya? Then somebody comes to me and say I'm selling orange to you as general stance. I'm not questioning it.
It will help.
But all the two ones who you give people to who the color into 12 no crowd there. So I'm a clue.
And telling the color, I'm not sure they will put it. It is wise.
Yeah, you give us
that. I'm not gonna say a global crisis.
Yeah.
Tickets and I'm say a global crisis because when him say you woman and Casa Guampona, I notice something. Semene Koduni room. I don't know say
how tight you press.
Only a mistake. omo na sen come yes ade no and they allowed us say yeah so where does some title say me where that means enti me ni kwadwo na se me kwadwo dia metimi da before bi o montan be
no so aja na lose one
sound I noticed something a lot of guys no money we need to
me there was a lady who
I was there with you and obeje
there was a lady who wanted to go to the washroom but obeko washroom no na oni tax
na washroom granga say obie
no that's no but you still have to go over the first security okay so the lady said oh a person call washroom but oni tax no okwa ontimi mma
enti e dey no urem.
But not everybody had this.
No, but I don't know. Answer that question.
None of them.
This,
oh no, only she.
Only she. To look how me catch us say enkohia we no.
Yes. Aha. Nti all kono obeji a neck tag ne te. And you no go say no, get no kwai man ma because anyway.
Only we say no. Enti I dey no rem.
Yes. Because anyway.
Oh no. Enti one angasa no me say a global crisis that's how I see it. There's nothing you can do to stop Sadia no, but you can only curb it.
Well, people stop it. Sure.
What
are you saying?
It is.
What are you saying? It's never a global crisis.
It's preventable.
There's a better way to deal with them, but yes,
no, it's never a global crisis.
People will still beat the system, but it shouldn't be. If it's more than necessary, then
no, much more.
What you have
Good, should I
conversation
yeah, go finish for me.
I don't know.
Go finish for me, Pacho. Don't mind, echo Joko.
You go like the that guy in black.
Okay, why?
Go young cause you go
I think that with tickets in India. I mean, it's very bad on the part of Nkofono printing, you know, because there be a can't Ghana and Africa, you can't sense in same way. Be negative, be a side never, and then the guy who say previous ones, you know, they did the tickets from outside,
yeah,
and then they were like, okay, let's give our own people the chance to do it
to also make some money,
and then see what happens. And the next time, no one's what they're not called. Togo baby, Nigeria, and America, we have a print.
But me crampo there. I was telling someone that even some crowd they take the bread Ghana for the print here, ye mistake. I was saying this to someone. Many will be getting Roland also, and also any mum neighbors say no.
But that was that one. It was okay.
Oh no.
But our people
take it.
Our people
take it. Me yes, some mistake need that. A show like Afrochella, Afro Nation, no be try ticket to Ghana. Our print house.
But it's very bad. It's very bad. It's very bad. It's the next time, you know. So what be a company? I say, "Obi am fed, maybe I'm real." How would you feel? You try to send one out on.
That is the Ghana man for you.
I mean,
it's like the long term.
It's very
I met one American guy. I said, Ghana man can kill you today for 10 Ghana cedis.
Hey.
Not thinking that if you leave, he can eat more than 10 Ghana cedis. Well,
that was a sad situation. To come out from the organizer because we are proud that the organizers of Afrochella they also have their roots. One of them have their roots in Ghana, so it is something that beyond the event you may want to also let our people benefit. So this is something big that we have to look into it to make it stand done. Just to let the Ghanaian out of us show up to benefit just for today, not thinking of what will happen in the near future. And what has happened will deny other competent Ghanaian people their job.
Yeah.
Because he tells us that this is the fifth or fourth time of
Afrochella.
This is the third.
I think this is second.
Second.
Because when they all did the first one, no, Afrochella, this is third. This is third. Yeah.
So the previous ones, they did their printing out there, and nothing.
Yeah.
No. This is I think 4th or 5th or so. They said 2017. So how many?
Oh, that came before Afrochella.
Yes, 2017.
Oh, okay. Then you're right there. I thought they all came at the same year.
So for all these years that it has been happening, printing their tickets abroad, they haven't experienced anything of this nature. For the very first time, that let my brother chop some. Look at what my brother has done.
He wants to talk more.
You see our mind. So the mindset of black people or Ghanaians is always to cut corners. Is that what?
I disagree.
You disagree?
Yeah,
Not all black people. Not all black people.
Because the outside
majority
outside there they couldn't do that because the system will catch you.
So
that's the difference.
whether the system will catch you if you have mind, if your mind work, just do the right thing. Don't say the system is loose, so I will just beat it. Were you able to beat it? You have been caught. In the long run, you have been caught. You weren't that brilliant like that. You have been caught.
The idea that I can do it and nothing will happen to me will make them do it. If they had the mentality that, Charlie, the way the system is, if I try it, they will catch me. They won't even attempt it.
So they are using that to fool. That is what they are doing. That one, let's forget about it. If they think the system is loose, so they will continue doing the wrong thing. That is their case. But the point is, forever and ever, he should print his tickets abroad. He should never try to give chance
to anybody
here. So that, yes, because he gave one person the chance and he has blown it off. It has affected everybody. And it might even go beyond. I remember Yvonne Nelson also said this thing last year. That he's been doing productions, and the first time he tried to do 100% Ghanaian production, they messed her up. She complained bitterly because yes, he's been flying in foreigners to come and join the production crew, and the first ever one that is this one let me do 100% local. They messed her up. So why must we continue to do some of these things to ourselves? Not looking at the bigger picture, not looking at having good relationship. But because when we went there, you see people were busy selling tickets outside.
Yeah.
You ask yourself.
Afro Nation was worse.
You see.
Hi, Afro Nation.
I want to believe it was given to a Ghanaian.
Oh yeah, Afro Nation. Then me, I've said it already. Afro Nation. In fact, I've not confirmed, but Afro Nation, I've said it already. And after this man talking about Afrochella, it's obvious they also did same.
You see, so it is.
Maybe they thought we can cut some costs if we do it here in Ghana. Maybe they thought.
Exactly, and also maybe like give them jobs.
Yes,
because if it is coming in here, but we will complain. We will sit down and complain that why is it that
and some people even go and bid.
Exactly.
Yeah, some people go and bid that I have this company that can do your tickets the way you want it.
Exactly. So that at least there will be job money in here. Some money will stay here. But to affect the whole show, like look at the case of Afro Nation, to call off the show in the middle that people are enjoying themselves. Do you know the repercussions because of one man's greediness? Then we have to make sure that yes, let's seize it. And it's not about like as Costco said, it's a national, it's a world crisis or global thing. No, it can be checked. But there's a person who is doing it. I've entrusted it in your care. They are printed, though they know how to beat the system. So you won't get it. You won't get the nod again. You print everything from there. No, because I'm not sure if you print in America. It's okay. I have some people in Nima, so I will reserve some and give them. Then they will come and sell. They will give you intact. Then you come here. You come down and sell it yourself. So that is the way for it. I'm very sad for that story. It is not good for our Ghanaian business people who in the near future will want to work with Afrochella. So they should advise themselves. They shouldn't get anybody involved again. They should print their ticket out for the safety of the other foreigners who come here. They have their time because they spend good money to buy ticket, and someone will go and sell ticket for 100 cedis.
Real fun.
100 cedis, and they because they are strong, they will push people and enter. And the foreigners, when they see crowd, I remember when we went out to eat, and when we came back, they have locked the gate, saying that people who bought ticket to come and watch Burna Boy, they want to come again because Burna Boy couldn't come the first day. So we were there. And when you see the black coming, hey, why? Relax. We to go in. They can't push. And see the Ghanaians who bought it for 100 cities. Yeah.
Energy.
They are trying to force their way in there.
Of course.
That is the only solution. Now they have shown you their true integrity. So don't deal with them.
Okay, thank you. Chavo, wrap up for me on that line.
Yeah, I think it's a global thing. But when you give people chance that they have to do what is right, then you are just giving yourself up for the mercies of how people think, and you are likely going to lose. So I think it's unfortunate that they did that to him. But it's not only in Ghana. It's everywhere. When the system is loose, rational thinking human beings want to take advantage of it. At that point, they think that they are wise, they are smart, they can do it, and then they will do it. So just telling them not to do it because of where they come from, and take a typical example, even in Europe, the European Champions League finals, because of fake ticket, it delayed.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Even that one that is more online generated.
Yes, still there were fake in there, so it delayed. So
a local person printed the ticket. Yes, a local. They gave it to a local.
Who is not a black person?
Oh, whether when you are in there, you are a local.
Yeah, so for that thing, it's all over the. That's why we have prisons all over the world, because everywhere you go, people will commit crime, and they think that they can go after committing the crime. Like they won't get punished for doing that. Their optimism biasness will let them do certain things that it's so obvious that but Charlie, this one they will catch you, but they will still do it. When we went to Dubai, we saw some of our people who do certain actions that others will say, Charlie, or find you, but they will still do it. Yes, so it's human being kind of stuff, and you have to do your security side that they can't beat it. And sometimes some people will beat it anyway, just that it shouldn't be too much, like what happened at Afrochella, Afro Nation rather. Based on the report out, you can see that the fake tickets were too much. It was more than even the So that's what we have to check. I remember when I was part of the KSM show production, when he's doing the stand-up comedy, the shows, the ticket will be printed by the local people here. But when they bring the ticket, we also put our own secret code on it. After the printing, they will bring it, and then we will do that. And we have a way of checking it at the entrance. That the printer, whoever did the printing, they have no idea about it. So that was the way of us also
that was
doing
smart.
it. Yes.
So you don't share that information with.
No.
So you order the tickets come to you.
Yes.
You guys do your security add-ups.
Yes.
Before you take them out.
Yes. That's what we did. So that one, it was inside secret. So if it will go out, it's part of us. We did that thing. It was so simple, but I was so fascinated about it, how we were doing it. And if you want to check it, you have to use a certain gadget, special gadget to do that checks. And we had them. So when we are going out, then we will use it at the gate to do it. So I think we should just find a better way to do those things. And yes, some people will beat it, but it shouldn't be more than this
even,
thing.
Even 5%.
Yes. But
even if it's more than 5%, it means you've lost.
You will lose eventually. So it's sad that thing happened, but going forward, I think he can still try Ghanaian.
No.
But the security should be tighter if they are competent. I won't say that give it to them because they are Ghanaians. No, if they are competent,
how would you know?
Based on interactions and what.
These people, they prove themselves. They gave up all the assurances.
Of course, and they are bad people. So, but we can also get somebody who can do
the winning ways.
So I would say give it to competent people, but try and do more security features than what the printer will give you. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Afrochella. Very, very sorry. And I also hear that Afrochella it will now be called Afrofuture, just as we were speculating when we went there on the day, because when we went there, you see Afrochella is Afrofuture. And after an announcement was made that this would be the last of Afrochella, some people even misconstrued it and thought that it meant this is going to be the very last edition of Afrochella. But then later, I think information has it that moving forward, Afrochella will be called Afrofuture.
Is it because of the
But according to them, they also won the court thing.
Yeah.
That one I don't know. Because the story also said that he said they won the court thing.
I don't believe that. Because Afrochella a name what they are starting and it sounds more catchy than the Afrofuture in program. That's why I'm saying that. Because what I say, why would you throw such a brand away?
A friend of Afrofuture and then event in the dance Afrofuture.
The point I'm making is what brand Afrochella no Adu baby. Why now beto sa brand be a grow no na to atwen ba starting new brand.
And some who beto atwen.
That's what I'm saying. Let me say what.
Oh no, they can win the case and still throw it away because of the controversies.
Yes.
Not really case na koto atwen
No, it's a controversy about.
Na controversy about no international book.
Beyond everything, I want to believe the new name makes sense. But now, look at all over the world. Afro music or Afro thing
is the future.
Is taking center stage. So the future looks Afro. And so Afrofuture, I think it makes more difference.
So along the line, and maybe a new genre pops up, like say we are a piano. And so be overtake global music market.
It's still Afro.
Afro is not musical.
Exactly.
Afro is
and it's a funny as well come from Afro beat.
Yeah, Afro is not music. Afro goes beyond music.
Afro is symbolic for Africa.
Yeah.
It's coming from Africa.
Yeah. Well, thank you guys. Let's move on to do the very final story before we run away from here. Still reminding you that if you are living abroad and you want to send money back home, I know at this stage that so many people are paying school fees. Some people have their children here. Some people are supporting families here. And if you are sending money home to support someone's fees, please use tap send. Use tap send, and that is what you have to do. So make sure you get the app on your phone. Tap send is that simple. Get the app on your phone and go ahead and send money back home. It is the best that you can do. It is fine. Now, moving on to the very last story, I also want to address you guys about our impending Dubai trip. We are still looking at going in February. So if you are here watching us and you want to be a part of it, please call me and let's talk about it. Dubai or Val's Day in Dubai will be a nice one. I want to say shout outs to Abeka and my people there. And let me also do this. Fafali Group in Dubai, they are doing a program called Awards and Honors in February. And all things being equal, Sammy Flex TV, we'll see how best we can also be a part of it, support it to happen. I think somewhere February 4th or so. Yeah, something like that. That is Fafali Group, and it is going to be a very beautiful event. They are flying some Ghanaians to come receive honors and awards in Dubai, and it's looking so beautiful so far. And I will be giving you details on that as time goes on. Ishaba Kojo has said something. Since we are talking about Afrochella, Afro Nation, I want us to pay attention to what Ishaba Kojo has said. Yesterday, we were in his mansion where he was doing the official opening of the beautiful edifice that he's built in Klagon. It's so beautiful, so beautiful. Everything there is so nice. Later, we have an exclusive tour of the mansion that we'll be showing to you guys who have been following our channel. So if you want to see it, subscribe to us and wait for it same way. We went to the bedroom, we went to the kitchen, we went to the living room, and you must see how a Ghanaian musician has been able to turn his life around with that investment. It is so huge, yeah, very, very huge. Why is Koskoli laughing? Koskoli is laughing because a Ghanaian musician turned his life. Okay, you think we are hungry? Eh? We are not hungry like that. We know the way. So in the middle of the conversation, we talked about December in GH and its related activities. This uncommon in Binoka say, hey, Sammy in December in GH, no, a fine event. Name man she ye, not we ye loose, Emma Nigeria for a remua. We be one of my Jeffrey myself. In short, December in GH is a beautiful event. Yet, if we don't protect the space to be ours, and we allow Nigerians to be headlining the big shows here, and if we are not careful, we will lose that particular agenda. Gojo. Don't mind Gojo. He says that no, we shouldn't allow Nigerians to be headlining all the big shows during that time. They also have their country. They should also go and headline their own shows in their countries when it is December. Why are they all rushing here? If you play loose, they will take the trademark, make it popular in Nigeria, and we are going to be on the losing side. No, they will not call it December engagement. It could be anything at all. It could be anything. Let them get World Stars 3, put them together in subsequent events. Well, Kojo is starting to talk. Kojo. Kojo now is saying, what's my heading? Kojo Ventiasi.
Oh, well. Yes, I've seen people also saying that. Because, Ghanaians.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Kojo Dems confused me. So, let's go watch the video. Kojo Dems confused me. Kerry, thank you. Kojo Dems confused me to show you the video of that interview. The full video will come later. But let's go catch the action. When we come back, we'll continue. Not me, didn't come about a year of return.
Okay.
And they Ghana for who say we do the same by there. Time ago, not me, didn't come about a year of return.
Okay.
And they Ghana for who say we do the same by there. Do not for Afrochella, and now my bar, but Germany shows I can say, and now I can say, or say Ghana for some year. And you also think that Yan some year idea that you know be able to be fair friends. A honor and change to say.
Sammy, you were having a Nigeria for the far Ghana Music Awards.
Yeah.
And Obi abiti di madam says, "Who time I'm fire? Who na the band? To say be ye kese on sana. Yes, that I say no more Nigeria for and no more Alata for. Oh, but almost be fast say but to say there. No maybe be boom. I say, oh, they take over. I think the initiative where Bibia, salute to the president.
Yeah.
I think say Akufo-Addo there. I did with there. Why am I?
So town could no in America. No, the year of return initiative.
Yeah. But I think the Nigeria for no take over.
That's
and
what you
clear.
see, eh?
It's clear. Now, say I'm any and they are not see they will take it. They will own it in the future. They will say, baby, to say, I didn't come on the buy because if they do baby, no, that idea say. Nana Akufo-Addo, President Nana Akufo-Addo, the buy no. Satan ne free ho. Yeah. Because Satan na chimanti no. Independent be ho. Until you go eche be mu say, oh, na you start here kra Nigeria for ne be say, oh, we the buy at least we kra no mo dey buy this anti no. Na eto so sa anti no. We ni be buy so no. Na fi abet is at the because I think say we have ankasa radio. Yeah. And you have all the big artists. E okrumo hasi. Intino then a man look to say a chincha say omo na omo bet is at there no bi as omo na omo ye bibia mai so omo Nigeria omo nyo de na enye there. Yeah. Na how many Ghanaians and omo nkasa enye say invite omo nkasa kra koye omo show e Nigeria bamba ko pe ono ani show enye say invite not single one. But he December I say Nigeria show sa me show bia o hwe bia kan kra show Nigeria and almost na I say there
front line
thank you when I bia 77 yeah mo we show we yeah there and the game so mo nya there ma e betimi ai
enti sa adwen we no
at least shut a cry proof point say e betimi ai o hwe show a shut yeah that means come on back cry e betimi ai dey enti so ma
Inti sa adwinwe enipa ben na omonko omomom na yesterday 2-1 na mo na yentimi owning completely musicians and are buying penny for.
I think say nipa me no industry players no. I mean your friend and I say from gate whatever.
Gatekeepers, yeah.
No. And artists in there so gina now say at Debbie. Ah, come on. I be my say ah. Ebe the last minute.
All right, so that was musician Inshraba Kojo, aka Money Go Flow, and he's telling us that we have to protect it. Else, our brothers from Nigeria, they will just do some 2 events during Christmas and poof, they will make sure they will lead the conversation. Kojo, do you agree with Inshraba Kojo, Money Go Flow, mansion owner? But before you say anything, ask yourself, do you have a mansion? If you don't have a mansion, measure what you say. Okay.
Yeah. I disagree with him. As in that stealing. They are not stealing anything. In fact, they have.
Oh, the word is not stealing. The word is not stealing. Don't let us use the word stealing. Like they would also take the idea.
What they own it.
Own is not stealing.
That's what he used.
Yes.
He used stealing. So maybe I want to maybe.
But then again, was it they will own it? So let's go there.
Okay. They can't own what December indeed. They can't own
A replica.
They can do it. And what?
That's why he's saying that if they do it.
What
prevents them to also say we want to do?
You know, when we launched Year of Return, they also tried something like that. Yeah, maybe you guys don't know. They also tried. Also, the return had some. They had the return somewhere, but unfortunately, it backfired.
Yeah, because we in times like this, in this modern world that everything is, we are living in a global village. There's nothing that you can hide. If you come out with an initiative and people think it is laudable and they want to also replicate it, they are free to go. There's not something that you can patent that, okay, only Ghanaians can do something like Year of Return or December in GH. Once we have a country, they can also decide that, okay, let's go and have maybe December in Niger, which is allowed. There's nothing that they will try to own it, or like we have been arguing about our music. They came here to take over our music, blah blah blah. The point is, he also raised point that most of the shows we see a lot of Nigerian musicians taking dominion, and that is where he even missed the point. Afro Nation and Afrochella, what is their vision? The vision is about world music, African music, and we are looking at stars who have that world repute. It is not for Ghanaian musicians. So if you don't understand it, you miss the point. The fact that they are hosting this event in Ghana doesn't mean it is for Ghanaians. So the people that came in here, a lot of them came for Burna Boy, a lot of them came for Ashake, and all the musicians on bill, even Fali Ipupa from Congo. So that is where he is getting it wrong. Now, my problem is, Ghanaians, we have this sickness as in being proactive and also setting agenda. Agenda setting has been our problem. And also to see the extra benefit from things. Ghanaians will be like, we have one. Let's finish with the one and move to two. But we can't forecast and see that, okay, we have one, but we can get 3 times better from the one we have.
Okay.
And that is what the Nigerians are good at. Like this Year of Return, yes. Everything shows clearly that it has been super successful. And people, world influential people are looking the way of Ghana. What can we do? I said all that time that we need to have a concert that is local. So this can come from the ministry. A concert that can even supersede the Afro Nation and the Afrochella, because we are in Ghana. And if it is a government sanctioned concert, we have the power, we have the resources to spend. So if it's about
was Black Star Line not something like that?
Of course, but it is not that.
It was done by
We know Vic Mensa.
But they did that in collaboration.
Of course, but you don't wait for a Vic Mensa or Chance the Rapper to come and tell you this. If they didn't come, what were we doing? So they will just sit down. We have brought Year of Return. Then we are waiting for what to do next. There should be, if it is about the stage, a stage that is bigger than what Afrochella and Afro Nation used. Set up everything, and it will be even easier because you can get sponsorships. This is a government sanctioned event, so that you do it 100% Ghanaian musicians, Ghanaian art. So maybe from the morning we showcase our fabrics, our language, some games, some food. Then in the evening we crown it with a concert. Beautiful. That is where we are setting an agenda. I ask myself, where is the PR machinery for this Year of Return? Guys like Sammy Flares, lot of influential bloggers, call about 10 influential entertainment journalists, put them together. You are the PR machinery for this Year of Return. Go out there, give the information. By now, they will be moving from radio station, TV station, going to tell the people about the benefits of this. Set the record straight. Don't leave chance for people to twist the information. But we don't do that. They will brainstorm and give us the benefits, what we can do, as in putting even our musicians at the limelight. We were all here when Global Citizen happened, and we saw some Nigerian musicians taking the center, the stage, limelight. That is the vision. Somebody saw that, okay, it is in Ghana, they are getting all the talkabilities. But if on the stage, we allow the main act, who is influential than all the Ghanaian musicians,
To introduce
our
people.
artists, that is the thing. That is the extra factor that we don't have. So that, okay, Afrochella, okay, we have some artists. Deliberately, let's let something happen on the stage. And after we will trumpet it. But the Ghanaians, we lack it. So it's not about saying, oh, Afro Nation or Afrochella should not build other musicians. It's about your country. Do they have a purpose? Do you have an agenda? Is it just to invite the world to come here? And just after they are leaving, they are taking other musicians away. On the night, look at what some of our musicians did on Afrochella. Shambolic performance. Shambolic performance. Everybody will leave falling in love with Fireboy DML, falling in love with Burna Boy, falling in love with Ashake. And it's not because it is by accident. It is by what they did.
Yes.
Yeah.
They gave you beautiful
Merit.
performance.
It was based on merit.
Exactly. Not about they are performing in Ghana, so we are Ghanaians, so we just have to love whatever garbage you give us. That is not the point. Music communicates to the soul. So it doesn't matter your language, your race, or wherever you are coming from. If I feel your art, I fall in love with you. So Inshraba Kojo should channel his message to our people that we need to set positive agenda. We should be deliberate at projecting our own.
Okay.
So what will be the essence of inviting the world into your space, and at the end of the day, when they are leaving, they carry nothing away? And that is, I think that is what we are lacking.
Yeah.
There's no that effort, no deliberate effort to do that, to project our music. And we have high life. Ask the people who came in that, what did they take away from Ghana? Basically nothing. Even our tourist side that we are boasting of, what is their state? So that side there, we are not scoring. So if we wake up and set positive agenda for the next year, that concert need to happen. That concert, which will build 100% Ghanaian musicians or project our art. That is what we are lacking from this year of return. Not people coming. And what about the foreigners? Mikino and is he complaining about them? This is a world something. It's not just Ghana. We want the world to know that hey, Ghana, and you can't just do that billing only your artists. What is their reach?
Okay.
You can't do that just billing only African artists. That is why we are billing world stars. So that is the direction. So you should give thumbs up to the organizers of Afro Nation and Afrochella for choosing Ghana and giving us the variety. Now you Ghana, oh dear we show we Afro Nation decide say yeah ma Ghana biom. If Afrochella decide to change their location, what do we have? What are people coming to December to do?
We have Freedom Wave.
Oh say
we have Freedom Wave.
Freedom Wave is an individual.
But yes, they can go still go.
It's an individual event. So we need to have good agenda. Yes.
Okay, Costco, in camera.
A quick one. It's like we have managed to make Nigerians our sweet enemies. Oh no.
Sweet enemies.
Yes. It's like everything be a Nigeria who be a hey! Why are they doing this? Why are they grabbing this? A certain McMill say whatever. McMill say McMahon.
Jack Ma down for.
That one he's not complaining no. But he's complaining of Burna Boy, Fireboy, Ashake and Co. Why?
Whiskey and Co.
Why? Whiskey say December apart from Uganda and one. Why? Blackson, why? Why?
He says we should not allow them to headline this. So we should.
You see,
we should. The Ghanaian artists should. Every should.
We were at Afrochella. Even you can say December in GHR. The main events are Afrochella and Afronation. Oh.
And yet the main event.
Oh, the biggest event.
Rapaholic mo ina account.
Brasame. Brasame.
Take it you almost top for it.
No. You guys should take it.
Let's look at.
No, wait. They were coming. And I'm say, Kofoniba.
No. Brasame, wait.
What are people talking about?
Wait. Adentina Coachella for no money issue. Money for Coachella issue. Because they realize some of the patrons, come from there. And Afrochella, no, our patrons, no target the indigenous Ghanaians. No. Take it, it's almost 1,500, 2,000 in Hong Kong. Yeah, event you come on. How many of the events na motor take it even 500 Ghana cedis? What I say? And you can say the main two events in December in GH are Afrochella and Afro Nation.
Yeah.
Now, what Kajo was saying, just was it last night or this morning? I was in my bed and I was like, so December in GH, Ghana as a country, we don't have any agenda. Imagine say the government is like okay, Adam. We will have a show in Volta, let's say who each capital.
Yeah.
Adam and Co. Headline show. Chatwale go to northern region. Go this way, go that way.
Pay them.
Yeah, pay them.
Yeah.
So when these people come around, Sakwa is performing at Wale. Some of them will go.
Yeah.
Some of them will go. But everything is within the capital. And even with that, the Ghana and Kasa nation, you need an event to be out. Dirty Ruby area.
Dabi.
Tidal Ruby area.
Yeah, Mr. Easy there.
Sammy Busa. Never I shall make Ghana for you. Blackson area.
Tidal River na minim. How do you know?
You don't take it.
You'll be the bar there.
And to Omra, then and the same people, they listen to these guys. Burna Boy and Co. The event organizers, but some their business people.
Of course.
What I said before, on Beteki in the step they placed their ears on the grounds to listen to what is happening. If your target is the English people or people coming from America, Do you think you use any Ghana artist to headline the show? No. Burna Boy bet me my numbers be a whoop. Now, this one I saw Coachella, their lineup. Burna Boy is the first artist.
Yeah.
And you're complaining of Afrochella. Are we serious? The whole Coachella in America, no. California, or say New York, no. Burna Boy is one of the headliners. And we complaining about Ghana. I really. One baby still December in Judge na heaven. No, let's be serious. And see how many people in December in Judge in Nigeria.
Maybe they call it a different name.
And we even told him, say, because Ghana is having December in GS, so no country can have December in that country. We even told him.
If you stole the concept from here, then we are telling you.
So there's December in Ghana. So South Africa can't have December in South Africa.
So what if they even bill our artists? If the Nigerians bill Shatawale and Sankore to come and perform there?
I mean, we know they won't.
You see, always everything should come to us. How?
You don't even work hard.
What I say? How? Charles had the way they never could join us.
Okay. Chabo, Kasane point.
I think they have said it all, so I will be brief on it. Inshiraba Kojo is missing the point. I mean, if you are the best in it, no one can take it from you. So instead of you trying to better yourself, improve yourself, always coming out with something good, you are thinking about the mediocrity that you are in, something average, that somebody will come and take the average and do it better. It's a shame to even think like that. If the Nigerians take it and they can do it better such that people will leave us and go to them, it means we are doing something wrong. It means we are not working hard.
We are not hitting it right.
Yes. If you can do it right, if you can do it better, no one can take it from you. So even if you take it from that angle, yes, they should take it. If they can, they should take it because they will do something better with it. And we are joking with it. So he should come again. I think he should rather encourage our people, the organizers, musicians to do better, more than they should give their all, hoping that it will be so good that no one can come and steal.
In fact, you can't ignore.
Yes, that's how it's supposed to be. But if you just want to prevent people from taking the mediocrity of it, like it's so average that you think that when somebody comes for it, you are doomed because they will do something better with it. It means you are not firm. Yes. And so he should come again. I think the best thing for us to do is that always coming out with new ideas, improving what we have done. We should, like every year we have to come out with something better than what we did. What we did the previous year. Yes. And forget about whoever is coming to take it. I think if the Nigerians can take it as it is and do something better, they should. They should. Yes. It should be a competition. Like, do something that even if they take it, they will say, nah, Charlie, the way these people are doing it, we can't. That's that's the standard. That should be the standard. Not just the bar is so low and you just want it to be there. You don't want somebody to take the bar and then raise it. No. We can't live like that. We won't go anywhere. So in Shaba Kojo, you should come again. But as for us doing something, we had Panafest. In the 90s. In fact, we still have. It's not we had. Recently, I think this last year's event was held in Cape Coast. And who heard it? Yeah. We didn't even hear that there's something like that. But you know that it was started by an individual. And they were doing so in the 90s, yes. And then government said, oh, we want to come in and look at what. So schools, no? I missionary receive schools were now near Betty. We won't say anything. So we should rather work hard to keep it instead of just preventing people from taking it without working hard. It's not good. In Shaba Kojo should come again.
Well, we can only end it on this beautiful note. Shaba Kojo has given us a topic for consideration. The earlier we discuss it and find pillars, the best. I don't want us to throw it away. I don't want us to throw the baby with the dirty water. We have to make sure we find, like everybody has said, So if everything you guys have said is even anything to go by, then it means Shaba Kojo has a point somewhere. Kojo, you are saying that as it stands now, we don't have anything significant that makes the thing us.
So,
So one, if someone should do anything and that thing will be significant and it will be them around the same area, then you should know that there is a stiff competition for you. That's what a guy is saying.
Yeah, so
Even that is what a guy is saying. That is what the guy is saying.
So they will still Afro Nation or Afrochella.
Oh, but Afro Nation, yeah, it moves.
And one thing,
Afro Nation is not only held in Ghana.
One thing Shaba Kojo needs to get is that it is also beyond just the event.
Yeah.
The nation as a whole, how people feel secured when they are moving into places. So people are not choosing Ghana for just any other reason, but they know that Ghana hospitable, the security is on point, and all of those factors. So you can try it. Maybe you are Congo and you want to try it. Sierra Leone, you can try it. But people will also look at certain factors beyond the entertainment you are offering
Before they will come to you.
before they will come. So we have to be that competitive, not.
All right, thank you so much, guys. Kojo King, he is about giving us a song, Be Kind, and everybody is still waiting for it. Let me also say thanks to Koskoli. Koskoli has his YouTube channel, that is Stalio TV, and he has some 200 subscribers to go. Please help him, and let's go ahead and make him 1K at least. Just say that you are part of the history. Oh, Ombe, menstrual, Ombe. And Tim Dodo Solomon is our online manager, digital content strategist, and behind the scenes, Digital Rasta is handling our cameras. Richie Flex is the editor director of the show. Emmanuel Fori Lapiji, producer, and Gideon Neelam Tessin is also our creative director. My name remains Sammy Flex. Until we meet again in our next video, be part of us all the time. This is the hub of real showbiz, hard showbiz online. Sammy Flex TV. We are numero uno. We are out of here.